Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to the Thoughts of an Abstract Mind podcast, where we discuss various red and blue pill content, see how the people feel about it. Today, we're at the park, just chilling, reflecting on a few things. So, this one's for my Keir Starmer haters, or should I say lovers, or both, or both. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of responses from the Keir Starmer Trump video I did, and I'm loving it. Keep it coming, guys. This is what we're here for. We're here to create dialogues. We're here to create dialogues for everyone to express themselves. So long as you keep it positive, though. We're not having no vile stuff on this channel. Just keep it lighthearted. Your opinions are valued. Your opinions are respected. But don't be attacking anyone, because if I see it, it's a block straight away. I don't negotiate with terrorists. You see what I'm saying? I want a positive space where everyone can just express themselves. This is what I do it for. We don't always have to agree with each other's opinion, but so long as it's respectful. Now, let me get into it. So, for all those that think I'm such a huge Keir Starmer fan, like he can't do any wrong, this is for you. um, well, basically, I just want to, do a little segment on his recent prime minister's questions. So, guys, if you're not in the UK, for those outside the UK, listen, this is a very good thing we do with our government. Our prime minister has to answer questions every other day about his policies, ongoing issues, you know, concerns people have. He's got the opposition leader, the head of the Conservatives, who literally tortures him about everything, every decision he makes, and how things are going in the country, etc., which I think is a brilliant thing for the country, because you don't get instances where someone can behave like a dictator. It's very rare in this country that you get someone who has autonomous power. It's impossible here. It's like every twist and turn, you got your opposition waiting with teeth shining like this to bite for every decision you make. So every decision you make, it better be for the benefit of the people, and you better be able to explain it. So recently, he's got into a bit of a tiff with the Conservatives over his and basically allowing one of Epstein's allies in his government. Lord Starmer, I believe, is called. Yeah, I'm so terrible with names. Yeah, but basically, they're unhappy. They're unhappy that he let him in the government. Why? Because he's known to be a staunch supporter or ally of Epstein. And we all know how toxic anything we all know how toxic anything Epstein is right now. As soon as you mention Epstein, it's like in 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 UK, not even just UK politics, in global politics. As soon as you mention Epstein, it's like the worms come out. Everyone turns to his shadow. Nobody wants to know. All the people that wanted to go, Elon Musk, all the people that wanted to go to the island for parties, all of a sudden, nobody wants to know. You know what I mean? Epstein's become a bit of a no-go zone for everyone. And I'm sure there were loads of people chilling with him, loads of people. Nobody wants their brand attached. So yeah. The Conservatives have been pinning him, well, Kemi to be precise, have been pinning him on it, because she reckoned he must have known. Because obviously, the way our system, our legislation works here, before you can get into any sort of serious high level government position, you have to do an enhanced vetting. Even for normal jobs, you have to do vetting, etc., let alone a government position. You see what I'm saying? And according to her, it was highlighted that he didn't pass his vetting, his enhanced vetting, which shows that there must have been prior investigations or suspicions and some things that warrants him not being qualified to sit in the position he was offered. So Kami's position is basically you must have known, because there's no way we would allow anyone to get into any serious office in the country without him being vetted. And Stammer is on the on heat right now about that. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. You are the leader of your ship. You are the captain of your ship. So if any holes show up in the deck or etc., you're responsible. So you should have done due diligence, because This guy's been there for years. I'm sure this is not the only government he served in. He served in other governments as well. You know, he's been a liaison for the UK and America because he's got strong connections over there. So, you know, the minute it's raised that something's not right, you know, we can't just let him sit and this, that. But according to Starmer, he wasn't made aware. So now here's the question. Personally, I think to a certain extent, he should still know. You know, I think to a certain extent, he should still know. Why do I say that? Simply because of how long Lord Starmer's been around. You know what I mean? Simply because if he was a new politician that no one knew about, fair enough. But you don't get to stay in politics that long without leaving a trail, you know? So I'm not sure if I stand up with Starmer on that one. There you go. There you go, guys. For those that think I'm such a stone. By the way, guys, I'm not either, when it comes to politics, I'm not either a leftist or a right winger. I'm just in the middle somewhere. I just go with what feels right. I just go with what feels true to me. I just go with what's good for everyone. You know, I'm a generalist in that sense. You know, I don't really believe in politics like that, even. I believe in what's right, you know, what's true and what's right. That's ultimately what I believe in. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you have a hot one for Starmer. We'll see how I mean, he's raised a few points. He recently came in Parliament and gave an overlay of everything, you know, that led up to him making the decision to put him on, etc. So, of course, the guy's been suspended now. He's actually under investigation at the moment, etc., etc. As far as how far connected he was with Epstein, only God knows. And this Epstein character, how is one guy connected to everyone in the world? How? One guy is connected to every legion of power in the world. That's how you know when people say the world is being run by a small group of people. That's like there's some shit in this world, you know. Excuse my language. There's some stuff in this world. Because one man is connected to celebrities, governments, princes, this, that. Everywhere you turn, everyone's got Epstein story. Like, that's crazy to me. Where did he? That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching.